Get out. Veronica froze mid-sentence. I'm sorry? Se Kyung-won's eyes were locked on her face, but not on her eyes, on her mouth. I said get out. She didn't move. Sir, if I've done something... He crossed the space between them in 2 strides, grabbed her wrist. Not rough, not gentle, just possessive. Who kissed you? Her breath stopped. What? There's a mark, right here. His other hand lifted, thumb brushing her lip with terrifying precision. Who kissed you? She stared at him, shocked, confused, furious. That's none of your... It is now. And in that moment, Veronica understood. Her boss wasn't asking. He was claiming. Hey, family, before this story takes you somewhere dangerous, I need you to do something. Drop a comment below and tell me where you're watching from. Your comments, they fuel these stories. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because what happens next will make you question everything you thought you knew about control. He finally stepped back, turned toward the window, hands in his pockets, shoulders rigid. Veronica exhaled slowly, tried to steady herself. Are we done here, Mr. Say? No. Then what? Leave. She blinked. Excuse me? I said leave. His voice was flat now, empty. Meeting's over. She didn't argue. She gathered her files, moved toward the door, felt his eyes on her the entire time. Her hand touched the handle. Veronica? She stopped, didn't turn around. Yes? Silence stretched between them like a warning. Lock the door on your way out. She frowned. You never lock. Tonight I do. She glanced back. He was still facing the window, but his reflection showed something she'd never seen before. Vulnerability. She left, locked the door, walked down the empty hallway with her heart pounding and her mind racing, because Se Kyung-won didn't lose control. He didn't touch people. He didn't ask questions that mattered. But tonight, he did all 3. Inside the office, Kyung-won stood alone. He'd spent 15 years building an empire on one principle: emotion is weakness. He didn't feel jealousy, didn't feel possessiveness, didn't feel anything that could be used against him. But that mark on her lip, uneven, intimate, recent, it burned in his mind like evidence of something he couldn't control. He pulled out his phone, typed a message to his head of security. Run background on Veronica Andrews. Full surveillance. Discreet. He stared at the text. His thumb hovered over send. This was wrong. This was a violation. This was... He sent it, and immediately felt something unfamiliar twist in his chest. Guilt. He set the phone down, rubbed his face, and whispered into the empty room, "What are you doing?" No answer, just the city lights beyond the glass and the faint ghost of her perfume still lingering in the air. Veronica didn't go home. She sat in her car in the parking garage, hands still shaking. She'd worked for Seo Kyung-won for 3 years. 3 years of professionalism, distance, respect. And tonight, he touched her face like she belonged to him. She pulled down the visor mirror, stared at the faint red mark on her lower lip. It wasn't lipstick. It was from a kiss she didn't want, from a man who thought proximity to Kyung-won gave him power over her. She'd handled it, stayed calm, stayed professional. But now Kyung-won noticed, and men like him didn't notice things by accident. Her phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. Your office is being moved tomorrow, closer to the executive floor. Security protocol. No signature, but she knew who sent it. She typed back, "I didn't agree to this." 3 dots appeared, then disappeared, then, "You don't have to." She stared at the screen. This wasn't protocol. This was control. And for the first time since she started working for him, she wondered if she'd made a terrible mistake. Not in taking the job, but in letting him see her as anything other than invisible. The security report arrived at 6 a.m. Kyungwon opened it with his coffee, told himself this was routine, standard protocol. Nothing personal. Liar. He scrolled through the details. Veronica Andrews, age 29, no criminal record, no debt, no suspicious associations. He kept reading. Frequent locations: home, walking distance from office, coffee shop on 5th Street, gym on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He paused. Wait, he already knew that. The coffee shop, she always arrived with the same cup, caramel latte, extra foam. The gym schedule, she mentioned it once, casually, 2 years ago. He remembered. His jaw tightened. Recent social activity, dinner at Sapphire Lounge, Wednesday, 9 p.m., accompanied by... He stopped breathing. Male acquaintance. Identity, Lee Min-ho, former colleague. There it was. The name. The him. Kyungwon set the report down, slowly, like it might explode. He wasn't angry. No. Anger was loud, messy. This was something quieter, colder, possessive. He leaned back in his chair and laughed, soft, bitter. What are you doing, Kyungwon? Veronica walked into the office that morning like nothing happened. Professional, composed. But she felt his eyes on her the second she stepped through the door. Longer than usual. Heavier. She set his schedule on the desk. Morning meetings start at 9, you have a call with Tokyo at 11, and you went to Sapphire Lounge. She stopped, looked up. His expression was unreadable, but his tone? Sharp,